Welcome to Raising Our Voices. Today in the studio we have Peter, Pauline, myself, James.
Hello, listeners. Hello, Peter. Hello, James.
G'day all.
G'day all.
Welcome to another show.
Well, we want to start with just a bit of a sad announcement for our listeners over many years. People who've listened to Raising Our Voices will remember Des McIntosh. Unfortunately, he passed away.
Yeah, that was a great advocate for people with disabilities. He did a lot of great work, and it would be sorely missed for those that are not very informed among and whereabouts his word.
Down at Ross House for sure. He was a fixture. In the sort of 90s and 80s, Des and Doug Pentland together, it was the Des and Doug show pretty much down there. And they really pushed the government to bring in plain English documents whenever they released their reports and their discussion papers and consultations. Nothing was ever in plain English. And I don't think it would be today if it wasn't for Des and Doug pushing.
For sure. Pointing to you, the listener, wouldn't mean much. But to people that intellectual disability, it means a whole lot because they can actually sit down with a document and go, yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, it really does make all the difference. And you can't be involved in government consultations if you can't understand their gobbledygook and jargon. So it really does make a big difference. Today, I always read the plain English first, cut to the chase. I'm not going to read the garbage. So it's the best thing, I think. So we've got a little bit of sound from Des. Just to hear Des's voice, one more time and remember all the great work he did.
Okay.
Good evening, Rainforest listeners. This is Des, one of your locals, and I'm here to support the Radiothon that comes once a year, and we're hoping that your donations will keep on coming in to make the show get bigger and better, and so keep on donating so our voice will be heard down the track. Thank you and good night.
Today we are talking about travelling overseas.
And some disability access
and some disability
questions.
access. Peter, I believe you travelled last year. How did you get there? How did you go?
Okay. Absolutely fantastic. 24-hour flight to America and 4 hours up to Canada. So for that, I started 14-hour flight to America. So
14-hour flight to America, was it? Yep.
One mistake, and I pulled 5-hour flight up to Toronto, Canada. So that was fantastic.
And why did you choose to go to, so you went to Canada and the USA, why did you choose to go to those countries?
Canada was a bit of work. I had a conference with the Lion Club International out there. I remember I like to all those members of the Lion Daily. And we went to the international convention with about 9,000 other people from all over the world.
Wow, 19,000.
Yeah.
That's a big conference.
Yeah.
So that was in Canada, was it?
That was in into Toronto.
Toronto. And the other place you went was USA. Was that just for a holiday, yeah?
Holiday, man.
Holiday,
That was great.
How did you get there? How long did you go there?
We went to Toronto for about 7 days. The conference went for about 4 days. And then we had about 2 weeks back in America. Yeah, it was fantastic. Went to Vegas and and then went down to LA. Yeah.
And what was the best thing about the trip?
I bet sitting in the casino winning money in Vegas.
Oh, nice.
And losing a bit, winning a bit, yeah. To be real, it was all great. One of the highlights was coming out to be Universal. Sorry.
Universal
Studios.
Studios.
But we did a very tour. We tour into some of the areas which you can't get to as a public member. So it was fantastic.
So we were going to talk a bit about accessibility, but just while you're on that sort of doing touristy things and going into the Universal Studios and places to see, accessible?
Primarily, doing the tour out of Universal, it was a bit harder because I was in a wheelchair and I had to get on and off a minibus all the time. So I chose not to do that. Sat on my butt and get relaxed. And I didn't see what my colours saw, but that was alright. We also went to Disneyland and they were absolutely fantastic.
For accessibility, fantastic,
everything, people were just so funny, you know. Americans, they say Americans are friendly. They are not friendly. They are funny. They're great.
Well, that's nice.
Anything we wanted, all we had to do was ask. Went on all the rides.
All the rides were accessible too.
Yeah.
Nice.
What they actually do for people with disabilities is to make it easier. They actually take you to the exit ramp of every ride.
Yep.
You wait your turn like anybody else and then you hop on the ride. But to get on the ride, if you want to go through the entry part, you will be waiting to 2 hours.
So you got to jump the queue.
Yeah. But what they do, they have a fat part. When you go up to the road, you say, I will be back in 1 hour. I want my ride. Yeah, no worries. You go away, you come back, you're on the ride. It works out.
Book your spot.
You're waiting. But while you're waiting, you're kind of up doing other things, and then you come back to your ride, and then you do it all again. So it's fantastic.
And did you go on any little minibuses there? Were they accessible?
No, we didn't go on any minibuses there. Only to the shopping centre, and all the buses over there are accessible to people with disabilities on the roads. They have their route numbers as it was in Australia. we went over to one of the shopping centres not far away out of LA, did a bit of shopping there, had a bit of fun there. Yeah, by all means.
Well, this is all sounding very good, but James has got to ask you this.
What was the worst thing about the trip?
Something must have gone wrong. Come on, what was it?
I actually don't think there was anything bad. Maybe coming back was a bit of a nightmare for me. They put me back about in road 31. It was too far to walk, and then I had this guy who had every right to do what he did. He put his seat right back, and I had no remote. But he had every right to do that because he's a paying customer, yet as I am, and I would have done the same thing. And I did do the same thing.
After that, you would have put your seat back. But so does that mean that it would be easier if, as a person who's got limited mobility for walking, that if you had been closer to the front, it would have been better?
Yeah, definitely for me.
But it was too full. You didn't get that choice.
Coming over was all right. We were up in row 10. They're coming back with the ship right back with the cattle and the corn. And, enjoy it back there. And that was a bit harder because the toilets were further away from me. And, yeah, but may I say, Virgin Airlines were fantastic. Crew are amazing.
So how did you manage with the wheelchair? Did you use the wheelchair all the way onto the plane, or
no? I walked to my seat from the door of the plane.
Okay, so you did use a wheelchair as far as the plane.
Yeah, I always do that. No matter where I go, I had to do that. Yeah. I can't walk that
very
far.
No. So then they took care of your wheelchair after that.
Yeah. All right. I get a bit of a funny story. If it's that moment, I actually got pulled up for a drug in America.
Drug use?
What happened, we were coming through from Australia to LA, got up, no problem. Coming through the security gate to go to they picked something up on their wheelchair, and they gave me a bit of a hard time. I went all through my baggage.
So your wheelchair had been driving through cocaine or something, had it? Had a bit of dust on the wheels.
I say it was not.
It was not you.
Not my wheelchair either. So,
well, there you go.
That's their problem. One of the other highlights, I suppose, and if you've ever been there, you will know what I mean, is we did a tour of Niagara Falls, Niagara Awesome. We had our tour guide.
What did you have? Your own?
We were booked on the bus.
You were on a bus,
We were booked on a normal everyday bus. A little mini bus turned up in the morning. We said, we're picking more people up. No, we're here for you, sir. I went,
just you?
Okay. Then we got down to Niagara, our way, and we met a tour guide. And I said, hang on, you can't be dead from my crew, can you? Yeah, I'm here for you. You got me for the day. And it was absolutely awesome. I felt segregated a little bit, but then when I think about it made my day because I did turn up more adorable do. If you ever go out to Niagara in a wheelchair,
Yep.
don't think you can go on the boat.
Oh, really? So the boat that goes at the bottom, under the falls, you went on it?
Absolutely fantastic. Where the puncture, because you get wet,
Yep.
I would say to you, don't take cameras on the boat because they get damaged by the water and have a lot of fun.
That's great. So did you use your wheelchair getting onto the boat?
Yeah.
All right, all accessible?
A little wheelchair.
Wow.
Fantastic.
And did you go up to the top where you can look out as well?
Yeah, we actually had part of a tour. We had lunch in a 50-story hotel at the window looking down on my local falls.
Oh, that's a nice way to see it.
That was awesome. To me, that was my highlight of the whole day. Sitting there having a beer, having a coke or whatever we had, and enjoying the sight from my hotel room. Fantastic.
Well, we were going to ask you about the hotels, actually. With accessibility, you would have stayed in a lot of hotels in Canada and in the US, yeah? What was the accessibility like?
Accessibility is fantastic in all hotels. They pride themselves in Canada and America to make everything accessible for you. I had accessible bathrooms, I had accessible toilet facilities, not that I knew that it came in handy. I had a big, large bedroom.
So plenty of turning circles.
New York, and Vegas. Absolutely fantastic. We were in a penthouse. It was fantastic. The room was as big as
Probably the whole of 3CR, was it? A penthouse,
a
goodness.
bowling green.
A bowling green. Oh, my goodness.
Those bowlers out there, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Where was that one? New York or Vegas?
In Vegas.
In Vegas.
It was called New York.
Oh, I see. So it wasn't in New York. It was called New York, but it was in Vegas.
Every hotel had a casino. Every hotel had a casino.
See, well, that's obviously how they pay for it. But I can remember I went to the US in the 80s and it was the first time I'd ever seen wheelchair-accessible buses. They had them all over. People could drive up on their wheelchair, a hoist would come down and up they'd go into the bus, and that was just the public transport. They didn't have anything like that here.
I'm not saying we're bad in Australia. I'm not saying we're bad. We are more of the head of a lot of companies.
We are.
But we can learn a lot from the American system. The American system is fantastic.
Their accessibility is a bit ahead of us.
When we step with the lift, when we arrive to stay with the lift,
Yeah.
Well,
On the streets as well? What about going around on the streets?
Like
the lips when you're going on and off the footpath onto the road?
In Vegas, we have what they call a script, and the script is the main area of Vegas, where all the top hotels are, all the top shops, over Casino, over Cafe. You cannot spot over at 3 points of that script. But what I have is a bridge, a
Like a walkway,
sorry, a walking bridge.
a walking bridge.
Yeah, to get up there, I have steps, but every to that walkway, I also have a lift.
Oh, so it's like a lift over the street.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, amazing.
Walkway. Now, everyone you come in Vegas, my outside, there's a beggar. Beggars a big invite. And my
Lots
hand,
of people were begging. Yeah.
And my hand round the casino doors so they can get you on the way out. Get another story for my book. We saw Illuminati.
The band.
Illuminati. I met the guys. Thank you guys. Good to meet you all. I actually have my photo taken with me. Fantastic. On the way out, I had a 2-minute gamble and walked out with $400. Thank you, America.
Very nice. James, do we have a music break to take us away on that thought?
Yes, we do.
What have we got?
We have...
Oh, hang on, what have we got? We decided on something that fits the story of you travelling.
Up and Away. Welcome back to Raising Our Voices on 3CR.
And today we're talking to Peter, aren't we, James?
Yes, we are.
About...
Travelling overseas.
Yeah, so how would you rate accessibility for a traveller? Say, compare Canada to the US. Can you do that? Which one's better and
Which
or
was
is it
worse?
the same or overall?
10 out of 10 for both.
10 out of 10 for both. All right.
Ooh,
Okay, so
I love an out of 10 for America.
they were a bit up on
10 out
Canada.
of 10. Yeah.
Okay, so you've done a lot of travelling around in Australia, obviously,
Yep.
particularly Melbourne.
Yep.
So you know a lot about the accessibility here. Could you compare it to what you saw over there? How do we fare? How do we compare?
No, I'm not bagging on Australia
Thank you.
at all.
Thank you.
But we have
I'm full Australian.
we have a lot of buildings that are still not fully accessible.
Yes.
America, well, I went is totally there. It's totally there. It's got everything you ever need in the world. So,
For where you went. Now, we have to remember you were mainly going to hotels, conference centres. You weren't out in the suburbs, were you?
no, I'm not saying America is perfect.
But what you saw.
Probably not. But what I saw is pretty dang good.
Did you take a carer? Did you take a support carer with you?
And listening tonight, because I knew how I am. Nick, my mate, came with me, and they were fantastic.
That's great.
How different without? How different without?
Yeah. Like, would it have been different, you
Yeah,
mean?
would have been different.
If you hadn't had someone, would the access have all been there for you, or did you need someone to
The
open
access
doors,
was
or
there.
was it automatic?
The accent was there, but I couldn't have done that without me, mate. No way.
Well, it's always fun to have a buddy to travel with.
He did so much for me. Help me in the morning. Oh, don't get me wrong. My independence was still there, but I needed him to do a bit for me.
All right. Well, James, what do you think?
What could we in Australia
learn from
learn
them?
from it?
What would you like if the things you saw accessibility wise over there? What would you want to bring back here for us to learn? Like those walkways over the busy roads with the elevators sound good.
Yeah, very good. Very fantastic. Just the accessibility. We got it, we know that, but we can improve, and we can take a look out in one book. It's America.
Okay.
Thanks. Thank you for listening to Raising Our Voices on 3CR. Thank you, Peter, for talking to us about your holiday last year.
Thank you to you both.
And stay tuned to the next show, Tamil Voices. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
See you guys.
You've been listening to a 3CR podcast produced in the studios of independent community radio station 3CR in Melbourne, Australia. For more information, go to allthews.3cr.org.au.